Did you know that Japan is home to more people over 100 years old than anywhere else on Earth? More than 90,000. Japanese men and women are living past 100 and not just surviving, but thriving, walking, cooking, gardening, and enjoying life with energy most Americans lose decades earlier. Meanwhile, here in the US, seniors struggle with diabetes, heart disease, and declining energy conditions often made worse by one simple thing: the food on our breakfast table. Think about it. The typical American breakfast for seniors often includes sugary cereals, processed pastries, or bacon and eggs dripping with grease. Quick, convenient, but harmful. In contrast, Japanese elders in Okinawa, the so-called land of immortals, start their day with meals so balanced, so nourishing that researchers from Harvard, Stanford, and Tokyo universities say breakfast alone may account for a major part of Japan's world-leading longevity. It's not supplements. It's not expensive diets. It's what they eat first thing in the morning. And today, you'll discover the 5 Japanese breakfast secrets that help seniors stay strong, sharp, and independent well into their 80s, 90s, and even beyond 100. Stay with me until the end, because secret number 1 is called the longevity drink, and it may be the simplest habit you'll ever add to your morning routine. Secret No. 5: Miso soup for gut and immunity. If you travel to any Japanese household early in the morning, you'll notice something remarkable. Before tea, before rice, before even conversation, a steaming bowl of miso soup often arrives on the table. For seniors in Japan, miso isn't just food. It's medicine, a ritual, and a source of strength that begins each day. Meet Aiko, an 82-year-old grandmother from Okinawa. She begins every morning the same way her mother did, by sipping a small bowl of miso, broth with seaweed and tofu. She's lived through 8 decades, raised 4 children, and still walks daily to the market. When asked her secret to long life, she simply smiled and pointed to her breakfast bowl. Science agrees with her. Researchers at Osaka Medical College studied over 10,000 Japanese seniors who consumed fermented soy products like miso daily. The results were stunning. Those who ate miso soup regularly had lower rates of heart disease, stronger immune systems, and fewer digestive issues compared to those who didn't. The magic lies in fermentation. Miso is packed with probiotics, the good bacteria that protect your gut. And a healthy gut doesn't just mean good digestion. Harvard researchers found that gut health directly influences brain clarity, inflammation, and even mood in seniors. So how can you enjoy it at home? 1. Heat a cup of water until warm, not boiling. 2. Stir in 1 tablespoon of miso paste, found in most grocery stores or Asian markets. 3. Add a few cubes of soft tofu and a sprinkle of dried seaweed. 4. Optional. Add scallions or mushrooms for flavor. That's it, breakfast medicine in less than 5 minutes. Why does it matter? As we age, our bodies naturally produce less stomach acid and digestive enzymes. This makes it harder to absorb nutrients from food. But fermented foods like miso pre-digest proteins and release enzymes that make nutrients more bioavailable. That means your body gets more benefit from every bite. Culturally, miso is more than soup. In Japan, families often share it together at the table, reinforcing social bonds that are themselves linked to longevity. For seniors in America, preparing miso can become a daily ritual, something calming, nourishing, and healing all at once. So remember, miso soup isn't just a warm bowl on a cold morning. It's a daily shield for your gut, your immunity, and your independence. If you try only one Japanese breakfast habit, let this be it. Quick question for you. Would you try miso soup tomorrow morning if it could add years of energy to your life? Tell us in the comments. We love hearing your stories. Secret 4. Grilled fish for brain and heart. In America, the most common senior breakfast often includes bacon or sausage salty, processed and heavy on saturated fat. But in Japan, seniors swap these for something much simpler and far healthier: grilled fish. In fact, according to the Ministry of Health in Japan, seniors eat fish for breakfast at least 3 times a week, often more. And researchers believe this habit is one of the strongest shields against heart disease, memory loss, and premature aging. Let me tell you about Hiroshi, a 74-year-old farmer from Hokkaido. Every morning before heading out to his vegetable fields, he grills a small fillet of salmon. Nothing fancy, just a pinch of salt, a squeeze of lemon, and 10 minutes on the pan. At an age when many Americans slow down, Hiroshi still works his land, climbs steep paths, and laughs easily with his neighbors. When interviewed, he said, "My body feels strong because I start my day with fish, always." Science backs his words. Stanford University researchers studied omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats abundant in fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. They found that seniors with higher omega-3 levels had better memory performance, slower rates of cognitive decline, and a 30% lower risk of heart disease. Meanwhile, Harvard Medical School reports that replacing red or processed meat with fish even twice a week can significantly extend lifespan. But it isn't just about the brain and heart. Omega-3s reduce inflammation throughout the body, keeping joints flexible and easing stiffness. That's why Japanese elders often walk with a spring in their step, while many Americans over 60 struggle with arthritis pain. So how can you enjoy this at home? It's surprisingly simple. 1. Choose a small fillet of salmon, trout, or sardines, fresh or frozen. 2. Lightly season with salt, pepper, or lemon skip heavy sauces. 3. Grill or bake for 8 to 10 minutes until flaky. 4. Pair it with rice or vegetables for a balanced plate. That's it, nutrient-dense fuel in less time than it takes to make bacon. A study from Tokyo University showed that seniors who ate fish for breakfast at least 3 times weekly had 40% fewer heart attacks and maintained sharper focus on memory tests well into their 80s. And unlike greasy, processed meats, fish provides clean protein that supports muscle maintenance, crucial for seniors to stay independent. Culturally, fish at breakfast is a cornerstone of Japanese life. It's not a heavy meal, it's light, clean, and energizing. Elders often enjoy it alongside rice, miso, and green tea, creating a perfectly balanced morning plate. For them, it isn't diet, it's tradition, passed down for generations. So remember, trading your bacon strip for a piece of fish could be one of the simplest yet most powerful swaps you'll ever make. It feeds your brain, protects your heart, and keeps you strong for decades. Let's hear from you. Would you swap bacon for fish if it could add years of health to your life? Drop a comment below. We read every single one's. Secret 3: rice and pickles. In the US, breakfast is often built around bread, sugary cereal, or pancakes drowned in syrup. Quick energy? Maybe, but by mid-morning, blood sugar crashes leave seniors feeling tired, shaky, and hungry again. In Japan, elders choose something far simpler: steamed rice paired with pickled vegetables, known as tsukemono. This combination may look plain, but researchers say it's one of the keys to the incredible energy and digestive health Japanese seniors enjoy well into their 80s and 90s. Consider Keiko, a 79-year-old from Kyoto. Every morning, she begins her day with a small bowl of rice and a few slices of pickled daikon radish or cucumber. It's what my parents ate, and my grandparents too, she explains. It keeps me light, strong, and ready for the day. Still walks daily to her neighborhood temple and tends her garden. Without the mid-morning energy crashes so common among Western seniors. Why does this work? Let's start with the rice. Unlike sugary breakfast foods, rice provides a steady, slow-releasing source of carbohydrates that keep blood sugar stable. A Harvard School of Public Health review found that seniors who ate whole grains or minimally processed carbs like rice had a 20% lower risk of type 2 diabetes and enjoyed steadier energy throughout the day. Now add pickles, the Japanese tsukemono. These aren't the vinegar-heavy pickles you find in American diners. They're naturally fermented vegetables packed with probiotics, the good bacteria that strengthen your gut. A Tokyo University study tracking seniors over 60 found that those who ate fermented vegetables daily had lower rates of constipation, stronger immune responses, and even reduced markers of inflammation. Together, rice and pickles form a perfect pair. Clean fuel plus gut-healing bacteria. The probiotics in the pickles help your body digest the rice more efficiently, unlocking nutrients and supporting brain health. Modern research shows that gut health and mental clarity are deeply connected, sometimes called the gut-brain axis. That means a calmer stomach can actually mean a sharper mind. So how can you try this at home? 1. Cook a small portion of rice. White or brown works, but brown rice provides more fiber. 2. Add a few slices of naturally fermented pickles. Look for raw or fermented on the label, not vinegar-based. 3. Keep portions small. A half cup of rice and a few pickle slices are enough. That's it. In less than 10 minutes, you have a breakfast that fuels your body and supports your gut. Culturally, rice and pickles aren't just food, they're a symbol of simplicity and balance. Japanese elders eat them not as superfoods, but as part of a rhythm of life that values moderation. For seniors in the US, this habit can be a refreshing alternative to processed cereals and heavy fried breakfasts. So remember, sometimes the simplest plate carries the deepest wisdom. A bowl of rice, a few pickles, and you may discover a steadier, calmer, and healthier way to start your day. Quick question. Do you already eat rice at breakfast? Or would this be a brand new habit for you? Share in the comments, we'd love to know. Secret to Tamago. Japanese egg dishes. When most Americans think of breakfast, eggs are already on the table, but often they come scrambled in butter, fried in oil, or paired with bacon and sausage. Tasty, yes, but heavy, greasy, and not ideal for seniors over 60. In Japan, elders eat eggs too, but in a completely different way. Light, simple, and paired with fresh ingredients. The Japanese call it tamago, and this humble egg dish plays a powerful role in maintaining strength and independence later in life. Meet Yumi, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Osaka. Every morning, she prepares a small rolled omelette called tamagoyaki. It's soft, slightly sweet, and served in small slices. It's gentle on the stomach, she explains, and it gives me energy without slowing me down. Yumi still leads morning walking groups in her neighborhood, thanks in part to the protein-rich start she gives her body every day. Why does this matter? Protein is the building block of muscle, and muscle is what keeps seniors independent. A landmark study from Harvard Medical School found that seniors who consumed higher amounts of protein in their diet had 30% less muscle loss and a significantly lower risk of sarcopenia, the age-related muscle decline that often leads to falls and frailty. Eggs are one of the most complete and accessible sources of protein. They contain all 9 essential amino acids, along with vitamin B12, critical for brain health, vitamin D for bones, and choline for memory. A Stanford University study showed that seniors who ate eggs 3 to 4 times a week maintained stronger grip, strength, and better balance compared to those who didn't. Here's how you can make it at home Japanese style. 1. Crack 2 eggs into a bowl and whisk gently. 2. Add a splash of water or milk for fluffiness. 3. Season lightly with salt or a dash of soy sauce. 4. Cook slowly in a non-stick pan, rolling the egg into thin layers, or simply scramble gently. 5. Cut into small slices and serve with rice or vegetables. The key is moderation, smaller portions, lighter seasoning, and balance with other foods. Unlike the oversized omelets or greasy breakfast plates in the West, Japanese tamago is simple, elegant, and easy to digest. Beyond nutrition, eggs at breakfast also provide psychological comfort. In Japan, elders often prepare tamago while their grandchildren sit at the table. This ritual cooking together, eating together strengthens bonds, lowers stress, and adds meaning to mealtime. And research shows that emotional well-being is just as critical to longevity as physical health. So remember, eggs aren't the enemy, they're a secret weapon, when prepared the right way. A small portion of tamago at breakfast can help seniors maintain muscle, boost memory, and stay strong well into their later years. Tell us in the comments, how do you usually eat your eggs? Would you try a lighter Japanese version like tamago? Secret 1, green tea, the longevity drink. If there is one drink that has quietly fueled Japanese longevity for centuries, it is not coffee, soda, or juice. It's green tea. In fact, elders in Okinawa, Japan's famed land of immortals, often drink green tea 3 to 4 times a day. And researchers believe this simple habit may be one of the most powerful longevity boosters available to seniors. Take Haruto, a 95-year-old farmer from Okinawa. Every morning before stepping into his fields, he sips a warm cup of freshly brewed green tea. He's not just alive, he's thriving, still walking daily and tending his land. When asked about his secret, he simply chuckles and lifts his cup. Science backs him up. A Kyoto University study following over 40,000 Japanese adults found that those who drank green tea daily had lower rates of dementia, heart disease, and stroke. Seniors who consumed 3 or more cups a day lived significantly longer than those who didn't. Why? Green tea is packed with catechins, powerful antioxidants that protect cells, reduce inflammation, and support brain health. Harvard researchers even found that catechins help slow the buildup of plaques linked to Alzheimer's disease. And the benefits don't stop at the brain. Green tea also lowers blood pressure, supports healthy cholesterol levels, and aids digestion, all critical for seniors looking to stay independent. Unlike coffee, it provides gentle energy without jitters, thanks to the amino acid L-theanine, which promotes calm focus. So how can you enjoy it? 1. Heat water until just below boiling, around 175 degrees to 80 degrees. 2. Steep 1 teaspoon of green tea leaves or 1 tea bag for 2 to 3 minutes. 3. Avoid boiling water or steeping too long, which can make it bitter. 4. Drink plain without sugar. This is how Japanese elders enjoy it. For added benefit, try matcha, a powdered green tea rich in antioxidants. A single cup of matcha contains the nutrients of the whole tea leaf, delivering even stronger protection. Culturally, green tea in Japan is more than a drink. It's a ritual of mindfulness. Whether shared with family at breakfast or sipped alone in silence, tea becomes a moment to slow down, breathe, and begin the day with intention. That mindfulness itself reduces stress, which researchers from Stanford call a hidden key to longer, healthier lives. Imagine swapping your morning coffee or juice for a calming cup of green tea. In just a few weeks, you may notice steadier energy, improved focus, and a lighter mood. Over time, you'll be practicing the same daily ritual that helps Japanese seniors remain vibrant into their 90s and beyond. So remember, longevity isn't about magic pills or expensive supplements. Sometimes it's as simple as a cup of tea, Tell us in the comments, do you already drink green tea, or will you start tomorrow? We'd love to hear your story.